Hi, everybody. Okay, it's been a while since I've done a live here on my own timeline. I've been doing them for a while now on some of the groups that I host. But I thought it was time to do one here on my timeline. And what I want to talk about is a new kind of intelligence that really is just breaking through even in the last week. So I thought I would talk about it at different levels of intelligence. So, of course, there's the brain and what the brain can memorize and know and what you could put in it. There's that. But then there's empathy, which is more like a sensory capacity to feel a certain vibrational level, which is very cool and very neat, but sometimes disabling for people as they feel people's pain and whatnot. But still, a superpower nonetheless. And then there's intuition, which is kind of like the gut feel inside, like, oh, I should go here. No, no, I shouldn't. Or I should turn right. Yeah, that I should. It's more like a gut feel without a full bodied intelligence around it, but just a sense of things. And of course, then there's knowing, which is more like, I know this is right and I know why this is right. It's more, I think, when you're in your knowing, it's more like you're reading the fields of things and you're getting a real sense of yes or no. It's got much more clarity, much more depth, much more information in it itself, which is really exciting. And I've been doing knowing for years and years and really loving it. But then when you go from knowing, you go into what I call plugging into infinite intelligence. And infinite intelligence kind of knows stuff. It's like it knows what's going on. It knows the past, present, future stuff. I'm not talking about predicting the future. I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. But I use the infinite intelligence to ask questions to get right to the nub of things so I understand things. And so it passes me information in kind of full packets. So it's more than knowing. It's like knowing is more something that comes from me, but infinite intelligence is more something that comes from the bigger, the universe, whatever you want to call that. And the infinite intelligence has lots of like data in it, past, present, future dimensions, world, galaxies, universes. It'll tell you stuff if you ask the right questions and just let it flow through to you. But in the last week, what happened on our Miraculous Maestros calls is something brand new happened. Now, I've been talking for a couple of months now about what I call the Infinite Intelligence Design System. The Infinite Intelligent Design System, it could be Source, God, Creator, Universe, it could be any of that. But I'm going to just talk about it separate from all that for a minute. I'm going to talk about it as the Infinite Intelligent Design System is sourcing possibilities, is sourcing genius motion, is sourcing the possibility of new futures, of new breakthroughs. So it knows stuff that isn't yet. It knows what's possible and it offers it out to us. And in the past, when I've been able to access the Infinite Intelligence Design System, which has really only been recently, let me say this. Over the last 2 years, the group that I work with, the Consciousness Innovators, we call ourselves Miraculous Maestros, we have been working on actualizing possibilities, plucking them from the quantum field and actualizing them into reality. So we've developed a relationship with the possibilities. But where the possibilities come from is a whole other ballgame. What is creating all of that for us? What, who, whatever. I'm going to use a what just to kind of keep it in a conversation of intelligence. So the Infinite Intelligence Design System is an originator of the possibilities of creation. And so I was just doing live video for both Magical Maestros, which I run as a group, where I was talking about what knows stuff and how do we use our body sensing to do stuff. And then I did a live video for the Becoming an Infant webinar series that I'm running, where we were looking at how do you walk down pathways with possibilities at the end of them and know which ones are optimum for you, and how do you use the infinite intelligent design system, which embodied into our physicality last week and into the earth and into the atmosphere, by the way, last week. So how do we use the infinite intelligent design system to suss stuff out, to know things? Now, the difference is that the infinite intelligent design system, it's not like it's holding out a predictable future for you. At least I don't think that's what's happening yet. I am still exploring. It's more like if you open up to a pathway for yourself, you just kind of like put all your sensors up, right? And you open up to the infinite intelligence and the infinite intelligent design system to let it do its work. It will put in front of you a pathway. Might put 2 or 3 pathways. You could explore down them all. And when you explore down that pathway, what happens is that you get a calling, a feeling. You light up. It goes golden almost, kind of like, if that's not literally a color perhaps, but a feeling of that. And as you walk down it, there's an excitement, there's a calling, there's like, you come to something, and then when you hit it, if you stand in it, so you're standing in the possibility of the future of you now, because it doesn't have to take a long time. It could be immediate if you wanted it. And you're standing there, and you're allowing yourself to absorb it. When I was talking in the live video, I was saying how it's like a dangling golden carrot, but it's a possibility as a carrot, and you're reaching towards it. And then when you reach it, it goes, vroom. And that's why I'm doing this video, because as I did that in that live video just that I did 15 minutes ago, as I got to the end of it, it said to me, Solera, you have the possibility of opening up a whole new kind of intelligence for the world. You could write a book on it. You could do videos on it. And hence, I thought, I'm going to do a live video and spread the info. And I think that's just so exciting. You know, it's just so very amazing to me. So if by any chance any of you are on here with me, and I can't see your comments the way they've set up the lives now, so I'm not actually seeing anybody with me, but if you are, great. I'm thrilled. So if you want, you can just try this for yourself now. So just put your infinite intelligence system monitors up, like a satellite going up to read the universe, right? And it's in you now, and it's external as well. It's in the universe, it's in the air, it's in the earth. Okay, so you put your sensors up and feel the joy of that. Like, it really is a high vibe, joyful thing. There's no doubt about it. And you ask to open up a pathway for you going forward that optimizes your role in this big shift of times that we're going through. Okay, so there you go. And you open up this pathway, and you allow the infinite intelligence to call you, to guide you, to send you information, to give you feelings, and see what happens. So I'll stop talking so we can do that, okay? Okay. Oh, that was interesting. As I did that for myself, I went down that pathway. I was talking about a new intelligence. It said, You're now about to discover how to be an originator of creation, an originator of new possibilities. And that is a whole different ball game than going out and plucking them like they already exist somewhere. It's a whole new form of intelligence for us. Ooh, I love it. This is my kind of stuff right there. I just absolutely love that. So I hope you got some really interesting stuff for yourself as well. And if this whole topic interests you, I'm debating maybe doing a 1 month thing on it. Maybe middle of November to middle of December or something. So, on all the different levels of intelligence and how you work them. And I'll be setting up a private group for it. I'll be doing kind of a couple of 2, 3 live videos a week and maybe some group Zoom calls, a couple of them. So if it interests you, let me know because I'll set that up sometime in the next little while. So, oh, I love how this stuff unfolds. Brilliant. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me and sending you all the whole new integration of a whole new intelligence for the whole of the human race, for all the species on Earth, for the whole of the Earth, nature, life in the universe, and beyond. Lots of love, everybody. Bye.